In the royal court of ancient India, a quiet lesson unfolded, one the Buddha would never forget. 4 visitors approached the king, each wearing a different face of friendship. The first came with gifts and sweet words, masking his true intent. The second spoke of grand visions and mighty deeds, though his hands had never known real effort. The third, a childhood companion, smiled warmly, while concealing a hidden blade. And the fourth, gentle and agreeable, led others not with malice, but with soft indulgence down a path of subtle ruin. From the shadows, the Buddha watched. He saw through their masks. And 2,500 years later, his insight still echoes, revealing 4 kinds of people who, if we're not mindful, can quietly dismantle our peace. This teaching wasn't given in isolation. During a time of great change in ancient India, when cities were rising and old tribal bonds were being replaced by new, more fragile relationships, the Buddha did something extraordinary. Observing the shifting nature of human connection, he offered what might be the world's earliest teaching on relational psychology, rooted not in fear, but in compassion. He named them not to condemn, but to awaken our discernment. The sweet talker, the empty promiser, the hidden enemy, and the enabler. 4 patterns of behavior. 4 mirrors we may see in others and sometimes even in ourselves. Let us begin with the first, the one who wears the mask of friendship. In the Theravāda Sutta, the Buddha describes this person as someone who gives little but takes much, whose affection is transactional, and whose words are rich while their hands remain empty. This is not a true friend, but one who pretends, a mitapati rupaka. Imagine the streets of ancient Rajagaha. Traders call out, markets bustle, but among them moves a different kind of merchant, one who deals not in goods, but in praise and promises. A wealthy man named Ananda, generous and respected, once met such a stranger. This visitor spoke of golden opportunities, grand ventures, and doubled fortunes. His charm was impeccable. He donated to temples when others were watching. He praised Ananda endlessly, but disappeared in moments of need. The Buddha observed quietly and taught 4 signs to discern this type. They give only to gain, they speak more than they act, they flatter to manipulate, and they isolate you from those who truly care. It's a dangerous kindness, a kindness with hooks. And though Ananda was tempted to trust, these teachings helped him see clearly. He stepped back just before risking everything. The false friend left, and Ananda remained, wiser, freer. This story may sound ancient, yet its form is timeless. Today they appear as colleagues seeking favors through praise, influencers selling dreams, or acquaintances who disappear when the spotlight dims. But the Buddha didn't teach this to make us suspicious. He taught it to give us vision. Real friendship is steady, present, and whole. It doesn't vanish when praise fades. It shines in silence, not in spectacle. Now we come to the second, the one whose promises are loud but empty. The Buddha called them Vakaya Parama. These are the ones who speak beautifully of change, of future goals, of noble acts, yet take no steps toward them. Picture a young monk standing before the Sangha, proclaiming he would reach enlightenment within a month. He spoke with confidence, conviction, and flair. Yet as days passed, his talk remained abundant, and his practice thin. The Buddha gently offered a truth. Beautiful words are like flowers with no fragrance. They may please the eye, but they do not nourish the soul. We see this too in our world. The friend who always speaks of change, yet stays the same. The dreamer with elaborate plans, but no action. The colleague whose meetings sparkle, but whose work remains undone. Buddha recognized this pattern not as evil, but as a trap. Some are so intoxicated by the idea of transformation that they forget to actually walk the path. The danger lies not only in disappointment, but in the energy these words drain from real progress, from genuine effort. 4 signs reveal the empty promiser. They speak of the past to excuse the present, speak of the future to delay action, overcomplicate what is simple, and respond to failure with even grander claims. Their suffering is quiet, never arriving, always almost. Our third type is perhaps the most dangerous, the secret enemy. The Buddha called this one Papamitta. They appear close, they laugh with us, remember our birthdays, speak of shared memories. But in the quiet shadows, resentment festers. One such story was of a man named Vedika. His childhood friend was always nearby, supporting, smiling. But with each of Vedika's successes, this friend grew colder inside. And eventually he began to harm not openly, but silently. seeding doubts, whispering to allies, using intimate knowledge to erode trust. This, the Buddha warned, is the cruelty of the hidden enemy. They do not strike with swords, they use our trust as the blade. They celebrate our losses privately, minimize our wins as if in jest, share our secrets while pretending to protect them, and study our weaknesses not with compassion, but calculation. But the Buddha also saw the pain beneath this mask. Such enemies often convince themselves they're acting with fairness. Their betrayal grows from wounds unhealed, from comparisons unresolved. Their greatest weapon is not action, but making us doubt ourselves. And now, the final type, the enabler. Unlike the others, this one means no harm. Their words are soft. Their care feels genuine. But as the Buddha said, not all poison is bitter. Apayasahaya, the one who supports our decline in the name of kindness. A young monk named Channa was beloved for his warmth, but his friends, though gentle, never challenged him. When he skipped practice, they praised his need for rest. When he broke vows, they comforted instead of correcting. Slowly, his discipline faded. His path curved away from truth, cushioned in sweetness. The Buddha observed this and spoke clearly. A friend who helps you drink poison is not a friend. This is perhaps the most modern of patterns. Today we're surrounded by voices that comfort us into complacency. Social media echo chambers, well-meaning friends, even family, they can become our gentle captors, soothing us into stillness when our soul longs to grow. Buddha named 4 ways enablers hinder us. They support our avoidance of duty, justify our mistakes, protect us from challenges, and make our decline feel like comfort. And so, dear listener, these 4 types, the sweet talker, the empty promiser, the hidden enemy, and the enabler, are not just teachings to study. They are teachings to see in our lives, in our hearts, in our communities. But remember, the Buddha never shared these insights to create fear. He shared them to awaken wisdom. In the Mangala Sutta, he taught that choosing wise companions is the greatest blessing, not wealth, not fame, but good company. So ask yourself gently today, who do I walk beside? Who lifts me, not only when I fall, but when I rise? Who challenges me with love and calls me to truth, not comfort? And perhaps most humbling, who might I have been unknowingly to someone else? If these words have touched something in you, share them with someone who's helped you grow, someone who reflects the kind of friend the Buddha cherished. And if you wish to journey deeper, next week we'll explore the 5 kinds of true friends the Buddha said every person needs. Until then, stay mindful, stay kind, and may your path be filled with true companions.